This video is on solving proportions. A ratio is a comparison of two numbers by division. It can be written as x to y, with the word 2 in there, x with a colon, y, which is also read x to y, or x over y. A proportion is an equation stating that two ratios are equal. So for example, 3/4 is equal to 6/8. So 3 to 4 is the same as 6 to 8. To solve a proportion means to find the value of x that makes the proportion true. So for example, if x divided by 6 is equal to 18 divided by 12, then x equals 9, because 9 over 6 is the same as 18 over 12. The way that we solve a proportion is to use cross products. If a divided by b is equal to c divided by d, then a times d equals b times c. A times d, these two values that are across from each other, are going to be equal to b times c, these two values that are across from each other. Let's take a look at a couple examples here. First one says solve the proportion 7 over 10 is equal to x over 14. So we want to solve this using cross products. So 10 times x, just 10x, is equal to 7 times 14. So 10x is equal to 7 times 14 is 98, and dividing both sides by 10, x is equal to 9.8. So 9.8 is the value of x that makes this proportion true. And our second example here is a word problem. Joel used half a gallon of paint to cover 84 square feet of wall. He has 932 square feet of wall to paint. How many gallons of paint should he purchase? So we're going to set up our proportion here. We know that he used a certain number of gallons to cover a certain number of square feet. So I'm going to write my proportion in terms of gallons over square feet. So we know that he used a half a gallon to paint 84 square feet, and we're asked to find how many gallons of paint he needs to paint 932 square feet of wall. So gallons over square feet equals gallons over square feet. Now I can just, now that I have my proportion set up, I can solve this using cross products. So 84 times x equals 0.5 times 932. So 84x is equal to 466, and dividing both sides by 84, I get that x is approximately equal to 5.55 gallons. But that really doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because you can't buy a fraction. Generally, you can buy a quart of paint, but you generally can't buy a fraction of a gallon of paint. So let's say that Joel is going to have to buy 6 gallons of paint to finish painting his walls. So in this video, we took a look at how to solve a proportion. The fact that a proportion is an equation that states that two ratios are equal to each other, and the way that we solve this is by using cross products.